Hi everyone, Leanne here from Jaded Blossom, and I'm here to do a great release and review of our fall release. It's amazing. So first of all, I'm going to start with our Fall Gnome add-on dies. They're amazing. You're going to want to use those with either the Girl Gnome dies or just the plain Gnome dies. But there we are. So you can make a little scarecrow, and here he is right there in all his glory, holding a little pumpkin. He can be holding an acorn, a crow, a leaf. He could have a gourd hat. He could have a pumpkin hat. Your pumpkins can have faces. It's amazing. And I will show you all of these when I show you my cards. And if you stay tuned to the end of the video, I will put these all together for you and you'll see what goes where. So that's that. So next we have our Happy Fall Gnomie stamp set and the Happy Fall Gnomie outline dies. Perfect, perfect stuff. So I went ahead and I cut them all out for you, and we can go over all of the sentiments here. So we've got Have an Amazing Day, Cutest Gnome in the Patch. You can see how large these are. Oh My Gourd, Hey There Gnomie, Hello Autumn, Hello Pumpkin, Nutty for my Gnomie, perfect with that acorn. I Believe in You, Gnome Kisses and Harvest Wishes, Happy Fall Gnomie, and you can see how large these are. And lastly, the Gourd Vibes Only. So an adorable sentiment set, and I love the outlines. They are fabulous. Next, we have the Fall Candies grid style stamp set. So with this, you can stamp all of these little sentiments out and cut them out with our candy grid die to put on candies or on cards or whatever you'd like. So right here, we have an A2 size card base, and here are all of the sentiments. So you've got Nutty for You, Pumpkin Kisses, an acorn, Happy Fall, a pumpkin, Hey Pumpkin, an apple, Happy Harvest, and a sunflower. Stamp them all out at once, cut them out with the candy grid dies, and they end up looking like this. They can fit on the bottom of Hershey's Kisses. You can use them as sentiments on your cards. Next, there is a turkey, Gobble Gobble, Turkey Kisses, Happy Turkey Day, a pumpkin, Give Thanks, a little piece of pie, Gobble Till You Wobble, and a little leaf. And then you've got this great piece of wheat along with Happy Thanksgiving, Happy Fall, and Thankful and Grateful. I think an amazing stamp set. I quite love that one. Next, we have the Tree Stump die, which is amazing. Stay tuned to the end of the video. I will put this together for you, but it's really straightforward. Here it is here. That's the size on an A2 size card base. And you can use it with your gnome and everything fits together. You can have it sideways and you can use it like this as a background piece, whatever you'd like, but amazing. I think it's certainly something you're going to want to have in your stash. Okay, next we have our Dear Friend and our Dear Friend outline dies. These are awesome, and we're going to go ahead and show you those. I've stamped and cut them out. So here's the deer. Look how large that image is, to color. You've got a little daisy that cuts out. You've got a little rose or flower that cuts out. This is an A2 size card base, so you get the idea. Then we've got our Deary Christmas, Hello Dear, Happy Birthday My Dear, For My Dear Friend, and lastly, Thank You Dearly. So beautiful sentiments. I love the outline dies. They just make everything easy and awesome. Last but not least, you have the Freebie. This is the Shucks with outline dies. This is adorable. So what you've got is you can get this freebie as long as you spend $60 or more before shipping and taxes. You have one item in the cart from this new release, our fall release, and it's available Friday through Sunday while supplies last. And I think this is going to sell out. It is amazing. And I will show you one cutout so you can see it on a card base. This is an A2 size card base, and there you go with one of the little faces. So cute. And then there's the sentiment, Aw shucks, I missed your birthday. Now you can choose to stamp it with a face or without, and then there's also this goofy face with the funny teeth. Now we'll just go over some of the cards that I made. So this was day one. Sentiment from that Happy Fall Gnomie, and along with the Fall Gnome add-on dies. And then there you go. How cute is that? And then that sentiment is also from that Happy Fall Gnomie. Adorable. And then day 2, I have the Happy Fall Gnomie again, but I'm using the girl dies with this one. This one was a boy die. So girl dies, they've got the hats. These are sentiments from that Fall Candy Grid stamp set. Nutty for You, Happy Harvest, so cute. One's holding an acorn, one's holding a leaf. And then Nutty for My Gnomie, that is from that stamp set, Happy Fall Gnomie. And Happy Thanksgiving, that is actually from the Fall Candies Grid stamp set. So super cute. Then this one is, so day 3, and that was the Dear Friends stamp set. And remember, there's outline dies that go with this, but I wasn't able to use those on this. You certainly could. Super cute stuff. The sentiment is from the same stamp set. There you go. Lovely. Then using our freebie, I made a birthday card. So, aw shucks, I missed your birthday. And then I colored up these little corn cobs. Isn't that cute? And those are the 2 faces. And then I did one without the face. And then on the inside, I used Have an Amazing Day from that Happy Fall Gnomie stamp set. So there we go. And lastly, this is what I made for our hop. This sentiment is from that Fall Candies Grid style, along with our Gnome Fall Add Ons. And all of these pumpkins were from that Fall Add Ons die set. This is with using just the plain Gnome dies with this one. And that is about it. And this cutest gnome in the patch is from that Happy Fall Gnomie stamp set again. So if you want to watch the video for this, I have that uploaded today as well. So you can watch me put this one together. So super cute stuff. Now, if you want to see me put all the new dies together, stay tuned. And I will have a little, video clips of me putting all of these together for you. And then that way you can see where everything goes. And, it'll be easy peasy for you. So thank you. And that's about it. Okay, so hey everybody, I'm back and I'm going to put together this tree stump die. So quickly, I've got a light brown and a dark brown piece of American Crafts cardstock, and I'm going to stick the little top layer on with art glitter glue. I'm putting together it all with art glitter glue. And then these 2 little leaves I cut out of Doodlebugs Dot Stripe, kind of like in a lime color, but it doesn't really matter. I really should be using my reverse tweezers, but I didn't think of it. So I'm just quickly putting this together. And like I said, this is so straightforward. There's also a little tuft of grass there, and I'll stick that down just over to one side. You can put it wherever you'd like. And then that is the tree stump die. So now I'm going to put together our gnome dies, the Gnome Dies Fall Add Ons. And you need to either use the girl gnome dies or the gnome dies as a base. So this is my cute little gourd hat. So I cut it out of Nina Desert Storm first. Then I'm going to add a little topper that is from Paper Train Dark Chocolate Cardstock. And then the pattern paper is from Doodlebug. So there we go. Now, if you want to know exactly what it is, when I use this on a card, it's all listed on my blog. So you'll notice that I sort of cut down the original hat on the Gnome Dies die set, and then I pop it on top of the beard. You always want to start with the beard, and then the hat matches perfectly to line up. And then you can put the little nose and the little mustache wherever you like. So that's what it looks like. So now I'm going to put together a girl gnome with one of these pumpkin hats. So you see that I trimmed down that hat, but you always start with the dress with the girl gnome. You start with the dress, put the little face on next, and then you can line up the hat and get everything going. So what I do is I cut the background out. That's just Nina Desert Storm. And then I'm going to layer the pumpkins on top of it. And that's all out of Doodlebug's Petite Prints, or Rainbow Petite Prints in the 6-inch pad. And I just cut it out of, I alternated them there, either the gingham or the linen. And then I used Spice Marmalade just to, add a little bit of shading around the edges. And then I'm going to pop on a little topper, a little stem, and that's cut out of dark chocolate cardstock from Paper Tray ink. There we go. And then we'll put together the rest. So you'll notice that the hair lines up with that pumpkin hat, just like all the other hats. You just want to stick your hair down. Her little dress is cut out of Doodlebug's pattern paper too, and it'll be listed on my blog. So there we go. Now this is sped up 2 times. You know, I don't work this fast. I do always pop up their little nose. I like the dimension. Now the skin color is P13 Skin Tones Stampin' Pad. I did that for all of the gnomes. And then there you go. Isn't she cute? Now I'm going to put together the little acorn that they're holding. So you cut out the silhouette back. I usually cut that out of black. That's American Crafts black cardstock. And I'm going to layer on the Paper Tray Ink dark chocolate cardstock. And then the topper is Rainbow Petite Prints gingham linen. And I used the brown gingham. And then I used Distress ink and gathered twigs just to ink around the edge of that topper. Now I'm going to pop up the little hands with the Stampin' Up! Dimensional, and that's P13's Skin Tones pad for the little hands. So that's what it looks like when they're holding the little acorn. Okay, now I'm putting together the little leaf. So I cut the leaf out of gingham linen again from Rainbow Petite Prints, Doodlebug, and I'm popping that on some American Crafts black cardstock. That's the silhouette. And then I will pop the little hands up with some Stampin' Up! Dimensionals, again, the little mini ones. I use Spice Marmalade on the edge of that leaf just to add a little bit of detail, and I'm using my reverse tweezers. And there you go. So there's the little leaf. Isn't that cute? Now I'm going to put together the little pumpkin that's cut out of Rainbow Petite Prints again from Doodlebug. Spiced marmalade around the edges of Distress ink. I'm going to pop on a little Paper Tray Ink dark chocolate brown stem. And then I will add the little hands popped up with Stampin' Up! Dimensionals as per usual. I love these new fall add-ons. If you've got the gnome dies and you like gnomes, you got to get these. I'm a fall card lover, and I just love creating with these. They're just so darn cute. So there it is. And then lastly, for what they're holding, I'm going to put together the little crow. So that's cut out of American Crafts black cardstock. And I'm adding on the little feet that was cut out of Rainbow Petite Prints and gingham linen. I believe it's the linen side. Now, also the little body is cut out of that gingham linen again from from Doodlebug, Rainbow Petite Prints. So the little main part of the crow will have that little gingham look, and then the little wing will just be black. But the beak is cut out of that same gingham linen from Doodlebug. So these are really straightforward to put together once you know what all the pieces are for, right? And there you go. Isn't that cute? Oh, so cute. I'm going to add the little wing, and then I will pop up the little hands. That's that P13 stamping pad. Skin Tones again from scrapbook.com. Isn't it cute? I'll add the little hands on. And then any of your gnomes can be holding any of these little items. There it is. So I'm going to put together another gnome now. And this is that pumpkin again. I cut it out of Nina Desert Storm, and then I just cut out the whole back layer with the Rainbow Petite Prints. So I didn't cut out the individual pumpkins this time. You don't have to, right? I inked around the edges again with Spice Marmalade, adding a little Paper Tray Ink dark chocolate stem. And then, as I said before, remember when you're working with the girl, start with the dress and then work your way up. Add the face, and then you trim down your hat to go over the original hat. And there you go. And then the hair always lines up with the bottom of the hats. And then that way everything kind of just works, right? So I'm going to pop on her little pieces of hair. That's American Crafts cardstock again. It's got a little bit of texture, which is fun, using art glitter glue as per usual. And just sticking everything down. I think that everyone's going to want to get this fall release. You know, get it soon. They got to have it now actually sold out before Wednesday. That hasn't happened ever from Jaded Blossom. And I know why, because this is an amazing release. Everyone that loves fall is going to just love this. It's beautiful. So now I'm going to do the same thing again, but I'm going to put together the little scarecrow look. And I'm using the male, the male gnome dies. And we always start, remember, with the beard. I'm layering the hat. That's Nina Desert Storm. And I inked around with Gathered Twigs Distress ink using my art glitter glue. So I'm going to stick the little, like that straw that sticks out from the hat on first. That was cut from from Doodlebug's gingham linen Rainbow Petite Prints 6-inch pad again. There we go. You line that up. And I like to weight it down in between. And now I will fill in the patches. And I cut those with different colored cardstock for fun, right? There we go. Lining them all up and like a little puzzle. And then you're going to have the cutest little gnome scarecrow ever, right? Adding the little mustache with the nose. Isn't that cute? And I'm going to put that down a little lower than I normally do. I like to usually overlap the hat a bit, but this time I don't want to cover up as much of that straw. So I will have that down a little bit. There we go. Isn't that cute? Oh, just too darn cute. And then all you have to do is add the little hands on, and they can be holding all the little different things. Isn't that cute? So now if you wanted to say, make a pumpkin, make this for Halloween, this is what you can do. Cut the little faces out, cut it out in black and layer them. And look at that, you've got a Halloween hat now. Isn't that cute? I just think this is just an adorable set. Or you can use it for a background like I did on my hop project, right? I cut out a bunch of these pumpkins and that was my background too, not just the hat for the gnome. So it's just so cute. So you're going to want to run over to the Jaded Blossom store and get your hands on this release. And remember, you want to hop on over to the Jaded Blossom blog and be inspired by everyone. The blog hop for the blogs, there's always a giveaway for a free stamp set of your choice. So you want to participate in that, leave comments. That's always fun. And if you do get this release, open it on social media, tag us on Instagram, tag us on Facebook. Remember, our Garden of Creativity over on Jaded Blossom is amazing. We love to see whatever you make with your new products. We would just love to see it. It would be great. So now I'm adding just some little vines to these, little vine details. Those are cut out of paper tray ink, dark chocolate cardstock again. Popping up my little leaf. And look how cute that is. Isn't she sweet? Just the sweetest. And I will add these I love adding these vines to everything. All my little pumpkins and gourds. Adding a leaf to each little pumpkin, right? Why not? And these all come in the Gnome Dies Fall Add Ons. There we go. I'm going to add another one. Isn't this cute? So like I said, participate in social media, tag us. We also always have, a contest every month. So come and play along with that. We would love to see what you create, and there's always a prize. Someone wins. I believe it's a stamp set of your choice, so that's an awesome thing to get. So, lots of fun, right? There we go. So now I am showing you how to add that pumpkin hat on. See, I always start with the beard, and then that lines up perfectly on top. See that? Isn't that cute? This is the little this is the little gnome I used on my hop project. Then I will add the little mustache and nose. And isn't that the cutest? Perfect for Halloween, right? Just so cute. And look at, he can be holding that little crow. And that's what it is. So thank you so much for stopping by. Like I said, participate in the hop. Tag us on Instagram. We'd love to see it. And if you want to see me put together my hop project, make sure to watch that video too. There's a separate video for that. And that is all. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And we will see you soon in my next one. Bye, everyone.